We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. It's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the run, it's John. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Now adjusting. Breaks into the open.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. He'll off one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Arizona!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try the left side. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
On the option. He'll toss it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play, the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Quick completion to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Johns. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes his shot. Catch in the middle, it's Johns. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Pushes toward the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to pound their way in. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll ride his man on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Sweet cut there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Running back searching for a hole. Creates a little space. Turning on the Jets. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Quarterback on the keeper.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Arizona runs out the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Gonna run it. It's Saunders. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pick up a 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They feed him again. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They're going to run it. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Caught in the backfield, it's Fernandez. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown!
slow finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Johns. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Here's the handoff. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. He splits the uprights. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? On the run, it's Johns. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johns. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Arizona comes out with another first down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they score first here in overtime.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.